My name is Jim Hale, originally born and raised in Southeast DC. Moved to Richmond in 1958 and lived there for 60 years. Then we moved here to Venice. I do trombone and I do golf. And those are my two activities that I've stayed with. Somebody asked me how long I've been playing trombone, and I said, well, trombone and golf came into the picture about 70 years ago, and I've been adamant about it ever since. Still enjoy playing. I don't play as well as I did when I was 35 years old, but I still enjoy playing, of which it came to a crashing end when all this happened with my body. I had, in my right hand, I had this carpal tunnel thing going on, a lot of discomfort, and was losing feeling in my hand. And so I finally went to a wrist surgeon, and he took care of it and did a very fine job with it. But in the recovery process, I developed this neuropathy in both of my hands, across the palm. And I was talking to a lady at church, and she said, have you ever tried acupuncture? And I said, well, no. I decided I would go ahead and do that, and came to Dr. Milligan actually the very next day. She took me in, which is one of the things I really like about the Sage Point, is when you call, you get to talk to a person. You don't have to listen to the tape. And so I went for my consultation the very next day after making the appointment with the receptionist. She saw me right away, and I explained what was going on, and she told me exactly what she was going to do with the nerves, and told me about how long it was going to take, and that was the plan. Well, that didn't exactly work out that way, because I kept having things come up that she still had to treat. Because after we got the carpal tunnel and the neuropathy taken care of, I fell, with my trombone I play a lot of jobs with, and I fell one time at one of the places I played, and I had a very black and blue and orange and green, all kinds of colors in my shoulder. Did not break anything. I told Dr. Milligan about it, and she says, well, I can fix that. And within, I guess, a couple of weeks, she did, which is another thing I like, because what she told me during the consultation she was going to do is what she did. And here I am at the end of my program, and she has done what she said she was going to do. And actually, I think she did more than that, because she's also helped with my foot, which developed some problems with my toes on my right foot. And between Dr. Milligan and podiatrist, between the two of them, they've got that fixed. I have no problem with my hands. I have no problem with my shoulders. I have no problem with my feet. But now I got this knee thing. So she's in the process of, she's already had she has two treatments already done with my knee, and it's already better. I've been very satisfied with Dr. Milligan and what she's done. I guess number one, because when you call, you talk to a real person. Number two, she told me what she was going to do, and she did it, which is impressive. And I keep adding things. I keep adding things for her to do, and she's been very faithful, very good about taking care of what I am having my problems with. I've already talked to some of my golf buddies, and one of them, I think, has started a program here. She heard me talk to some of my golf buddies about the acupuncture, And so when I saw her one day when it wasn't so busy, she was asking me about it, and I gave her Dr. Milligan's card and told her that I was just really very pleased with what Dr. Milligan has done. And she said, well, I think I would like to try it. And I said, well, I would suggest that because for me, it has really been a blessing to come here. The staff is friendly. They seem to be very knowledgeable about what's going on, and has really assisted Dr. Milligan in what's going on. Although she's the one that puts all the needles in me. I would recommend anybody who hasn't tried acupuncture before and has some doubts about it. I would say for me, they have been really a blessing to have come to meet Dr. Milligan and her assistants. And like I say, I'm interested in knowing about the next program that's going on, the maintenance program.
Sounds great. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay. Off to the next project.
That's right. Off to golf.